Hi, I'm Todd Wente, and this is the Daily 180, 180 seconds of motivation and inspiration, intended to help you take action and make progress in your life. This is episode 567 of the Daily 180, and today, going back to the tribe of mentors, I have the feeling we're going to be doing this for a while, don't you? Going back to the tribe of mentors and Tim Urban, I want to read a quote. This is a little bit a longer quote, but please stay with me because it's really critical. I think humans can only feel real hatred of people they're able to dehumanize. As soon as someone is exposed to reality and reminded of the full humanness of someone they hate, the hatred usually fades away and empathy pours in. Now that I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking about how we solve society's big problems by starting to get along with each other. I want to take this in a different direction. I want to point this at me. Not from all of you to me, but from me to me. You see, one of the things that I am guilty of, and I talked about this a little bit yesterday when we were talking about the imposter syndrome, but I am guilty of looking at myself and saying all kinds of really horrible, hateful things to myself. Normally, if I were to say the same things to somebody else that I say to myself, my goodness, no one would want to be around me. They just wouldn't. I just the other night, in fact, I think it was last night, we were doing something in the house and I made an error. I made a small error. I don't want to excuse the fact that I didn't make an error. I made a small error, but then my immediate response was, yep, that's me. I'm a horrible human being. My goodness, it was a small thing, like not throwing something away immediately into the garbage. It wasn't like I was, creating something that was going to allow maggots to grow and fester in our kitchen. It was that I left something out, and my wife wasn't beating on me for it. My children weren't screaming, "Dad, what are you doing to us? You're condemning us to live in a disease-ridden cesspool." I left a wrapper out, and I didn't put a wrapper away. And my response to myself was, "I'm a horrible human being." I didn't even think about it. It was just automatic. It was the kind of habitual response that means I've done that a lot. Folks, I don't think we can make progress if we feel that way about ourselves. One of the things that I am working on, and I encourage you to work on it as well, is to see myself clearly. And yes, I'm flawed. And yes, I have problems, but I also have some magnificent things to deliver. And that's what being human is all about. And if I'm going to allow every other human on the planet the opportunity to grow and change and be good in spite of problems, maybe I should do the same thing for myself, don't you think? I hope this has given you something to think about, and if it has, please share it with others, because we're only going to make a revolution if we share this with other people. In the meantime, hit the button to subscribe, hit the bell to be reminded, and as I always say, this has been the Daily 180. My name is Todd Wente. Go forth and conquer. We'll see you next time.